Alright, so you back tuned in with the game changer. Out here making a change. Alright guys, so I'm gonna shoot this video. It's gonna be a short video. Um, Thank you for the views, guys. You guys been viewing more recently. I've been noticing that more views are going up, and subscribers, not going up so well, but in due time. I'm very patient with the work that I put out, with the content that I'm trying to create, that I am creating actually. Um, it's not easy, but remember over here on Emo Intel, we're not focused on what's easy. We actually doing what's challenging and kind of going more into the unknown about things. I watch a lot of content. I'm pretty sure you guys do too, and I don't know what you guys think. It takes to be able to create content and have the confidence to get on here each day, but it's not easy. It's not, it's something new for me, but I'm highly confident in myself. Highly confident in what I'm saying because I've experienced most of it. A lot of it is, from reading and from mostly from experience, but I have read and I have listened to podcasters and I have read interesting books that expanded my mind and expanded my horizon, like on how I look at things and how life goes, and experience from other people. But this content is all fresh, it's all authentic. I'm only expressing it in my way. I haven't stolen any words, or you know, I do use references from other people, like slogans or gems or statements that they made. But most of the content is fresh off the top. You can't use what you don't know, or you can't use what you don't have. So, if you heard any regurgitated information anywhere, feel free to call it out at any time. I'm willing for the comments. If anybody have an argument or anything that you want to clarify, just feel free, man. Cause this is an open channel. I ain't tripping about nothing much. Just trying to get this emo intel out here because I've noticed that that's what's lacking right now in society. All right. And there's a lot of famous guys out there like Robert Greene and Mr. Peterson and a lot of other guys that do create content that I watch, but I have my own way of explaining things, and it's more like basic how I'm explaining it. Like the way they explain it, I can interpret it, but everybody's not at that level, I noticed, and I'm just speaking without all the sophisticated words, without all the big words, basically. Because I remember when I was younger, people would see big words or they'll hear big words. And what you have to do when you hear that is you have to go and look up the definition. That's it. To learn what it means. Most words mean the same thing. They just used in different tense, in different, they fit better in different sentences, subject verb agreement. All right. So, all right, guys. So we're gonna start with this this short video real quick on proving yourself. And why am I talking about this? Because I noticed that in society, I'm not going to speak on no specific race, but if the shoe fits, you know what I'm talking about. All right. So mostly for the younger people, I'm noticing that, and well, not for the younger people, mostly for them, but it's for everybody, because I've noticed guys my age, people my age, upper 30s, you know what I'm saying, close to 40 or whatnot, and even people in their 50s and their 60s, like people that I work with, people that it could be your parents, it could be your boss, it could be somebody who you would expect to display more maturity and more, emotional intelligence, but really, that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? There's specific people who know what I'm talking about. And the ones that don't, I'm about to explain to y'all in this video a couple of gems and, some pointers, you know what I'm saying, on what I mean. So, trying to stand out with your words is one thing. But when you stand out with your presence, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother thing. That's two different, two different goals. Like when people are trying to convince, when people are trying to, you know, forge their way into people's minds or forge the ideas that they are what they saying they are with their words. A lot of the times, man, I be thinking, to myself, like people are trying to convince so badly. And you don't want to call people out. You don't want to judge people. I don't usually look at people like that. But, when your sense go off, you like, light bulb moment. You know what I'm saying? You notice like, man, this dude is trying to convince so bad. Like, what are they after? Like, why are they trying to, they're coming off all strong. They're coming off all aggressive. And, yeah, man, this is me. This is who I am. Like, no, it ain't, bro. See, because real recognize real. And real people, most of the real people that I know, they move in silence. See, when I say move in silence, I mean they move in action. See, so our words we only use our words 25% of the time. Maybe not even that. Maybe 10%. 90% of our realness comes from the action. 100%. People always putting up a little 100 and a little strong arm and all that. Yeah, if you ain't between 90 and 100% action, which leaves little space for words. You know what I'm saying? And the only time we use our words probably is when, you're telling the truth, or, we're not just going to babble on and we're not just going to be talking. We're going to show you. And we're not accepting people that are not showing us. If you're doing a lot of talking, it's not going to work nowadays, bro. See, because your mouth could say anything. But see, you can't lie or you can't hide behind your actions. You see? What you do is what the real talking is nowadays. So when I talk, my talk is by showing you in my actions. And I'm moving in silence. That's what that's about, all right? So we being quiet, moving in silence, but we showing you with our action. So we talking to you through the action itself. Because, see, people just want to hear sweet dreams, sweet sayings. And real people ain't doing that. The fake people don't have a problem doing it because they haven't realized it yet. They don't move like they real, but they talk like they real, all right? So you talking like you real, a real person's going to just look at you. They're going to be like, yeah, this guy's still steady talking. And I ain't seen nothing yet. It ain't like you got to prove it to us, but when you don't talk and you move with action, people could pick up on it. It's easier, and then you don't have to say anything. You don't have to try to convince. You don't have to, prove what you're saying, or make what you're saying line up with what you're doing. No, just talk less and do more. That's my motto. Talk less, do more. People want to ask questions and this and that and that and this. Man, you ain't got to answer no questions, man. Just do what need to be done. See, because questions, come from curiosity, but they can see as well. They just asking a question because they want you to talk. But you the action man. Like, I'm action packed. Like, I don't even, people don't even know how to approach me, man. People don't even know how to talk. Like, they don't even know that I'm really a talker, but I don't really talk when I'm down with business. Like, when it's time to get down for the business, I don't be talking, man. I be looking at people. I be looking at them with eye contact. And I get to moving. You know what I'm saying? You got these guys standing around talking good, selling dreams. That's another thing. With words, people can sell you dreams, man. They'll sell you a dream and, be fantasizing about what they do, telling you, or they'll be delusional about it. And, you know, you do have to, well, no, you don't have to be delusional. You know what I'm saying? But you do need to have an imagination. I'm going to say that. And, you know, because delusional is like fabricating. And you don't want to fabricate because we real. We authentic, so we go by the moment. We don't have to tell a story. You know what I'm saying? Our story tells itself. By the action, like still the same, by the action. We can add little words in and whatnot because we know we real, and the 10% or the between the 90 and 100%, the 10% is for like telling the truth. You're going to tell the truth because you're not going to gain nothing by lying. If you're moving 90 to 100% real, the 10% still don't even out, even if you do lie. So 90% to 10%, if you're moving 90% real and you lying 10%, you really only messing yourself up. You're really not lying to other people, but your actions are still real. You get it? But why would we do that when we already moving 90% to 100% real, but we gonna lie 10%? That don't even make sense. You see what I'm saying? But I'm just giving you a perspective. Like, that's how foolish it is. People that talk 90% are showing 10% action. Or if they talk, 50%, they 50-50. That's a little more iffy because, authenticity is not there. The real true confidence is not there. The real true self-belief is not there. Like, they really don't probably believe in what they're doing, so they got to talk. And I enjoy making this content too because Emo Intel is actually going to help society. You just don't know it yet. All right? So, even with this intel, like proving my points, you know what I'm saying? If you guys think that I get on here every day to convince you that what I'm saying is somewhat official or official through experience, through knowledge, through understanding, then y'all wrong. You want me to tell you why? Because it don't bother me that you don't know me as well as I'm trying to come off. Like, I'm not worried about y'all really liking these videos. I'm not worried about y'all really, wanting to like me or wanting to subscribe to my channel. I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? And that is cold. But I do believe in what I'm doing. You see what I'm saying? It's not about y'all. It's not about, in a sense, it is about y'all because y'all the ones that get to view this content. Y'all the one that get to receive these gems. But at the same time, I got the gems. I got them and they work for me. My job is to try to get them to other people that it will resonate with in this moment, at this time. So right now, you wouldn't be subscribed to my channel or you wouldn't be receiving these messages or these gems unless you needed them at this time. Everybody else is just, viewers, and they're going to bypass it. It's not time for them yet. You see? So I don't get on here every day and, do this for likes. I don't get on here every day and, try to get people to donate and, oh yeah, you need to subscribe because I'm telling the truth. Nah, I just get on here and do the work. I get on here and just spit the content that's on the top for the day. You see, and I be changing it up. But if I was worried about what y'all wanted and nobody is really commenting like that, most people are just viewing. I don't really know what's going on behind the scenes, but it don't bother me. Like, it's not bothering me that I've been doing this for going on 9 to 10 months now. And, the analytics that I'm looking at, it's okay. It's good. It's building up. It's building up. It's building up. You know what I'm saying? But it don't bother me not to go straight to the top because I understand that I'm not trying to prove nothing to y'all. I'm not trying to prove anything to y'all. I already did it. I'm already doing it now. By being consistent. By trusting in the work that I'm putting out. And by coming here every day with a good attitude, with the confidence. And I have the real gems on self-development, on emotional intelligence. I have the real gems on improvement. Mental, spiritual, and physical. All right? So the thing is, I did the work already. And I'm still doing the work now. You see? The more work I do, the better I'm going to get. Even right now with the content, I've been going back looking at a lot of my shorts. And a lot of my shorts or a lot of my videos, I'm looking back at it after I experienced the results, which is the rewards. I've experienced the reapings of my work. So I've been noticing little small intricate points and small things that I could have done better than what I put down. But see, that's the whole point. That's the challenge. You see, there's a challenge within what I'm doing. And I'm fresh at content making. I haven't done this before. I don't have no experience at doing it, but this is how it is. This is called authenticity. I'm being myself. I haven't taken any pointers, any tips, or any advice from anybody. I don't listen to nobody. I don't go to nobody for advice on what I need to do. I'm just getting on here every day doing my thing. And I'm not trying to prove a point while I'm at it. This is just something that I substituted for some of the bad habits that I was at, the actions, some of the habits that I have, some of the places that I go. Content is a release place for me. But I'm also trying to help people as well. And if it don't, it don't. If it does, kudos. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel no kind of way because, I'm not getting as many likes as I thought I was going to get. Or, I'm telling them the truth. I'm telling them what's really going on with me. And they, nobody's really watching. Nobody's subscribing. They don't bother me, bro. I got so much stuff going on outside of this. Shit, it don't even make no sense. You know what I'm saying? It don't really bother me to not, it don't really bother me that, because it's only going to be for who it's for. And when you understand that, you're really not in no rush. Day by day, I get down. Day by day, I get down. And I'm starting to get I'm starting to get better at it because, I'm doing the emo intel. I'm doing the work that I speak about early on in my shorts. And I'm starting to notice that when you start actually start to grow, sometimes people just come out of nowhere just to distract you, just to take you off, distractions could be a conversation. Distractions could be, they problems, or a distraction could be, they could happen at grocery stores, at your job, at the supermarket, out and about while you out walking at the park. Like, people are really like, it's like they kind of know that you onto something, but here they come with garbage, and they want your mind to be filled up with what they was talking about, or they want you to transfer energy. And that's what I stopped doing. Like, I just ignore people nowadays. If they not coming at me correctly, I ignore them and I just keep it moving, because I have work to do. You have work to do. You, whoever you are, whoever's trying to grow, whoever's trying to make a difference, if you're trying to make the change yourself, you don't owe nobody nothing, bro. I don't owe nobody anything. You know what I'm saying? And I don't ask people for stuff. I don't ask people for things. Only time I take is when they giving it. You know what I'm saying? A cheerful giver is a good thing. That's how I know, because I'm a cheerful giver. I give consistently. I give when I can. I give when it's necessary. And, but like I was saying, on the proving yourself, man, you ain't got to prove nothing, man. You just let your actions speak for themselves. Let your actions speak. If your actions don't catch people's eye, then, just keep it moving, man. Like, you're gonna reap what you sow one day. You know what I'm saying? For these people that you might be around, you may need to change who you're around. And, that's what I wanted to hit on too about, if you feel like you're around a crowd of people, or you're around friends and family that you have to prove yourself to them, that means the actions are not lining up with the words that you're saying, Because, see, people know what you do by your actions. People know what you're saying by your actions. But what you want to do is prove it to yourself through the actions while you're in the moment with these people or whoever they are. And once that happens, they're going to be like, damn, he always do the right thing. He always does what he says. And that's how you start building that trust, building the bond. And then that's how you don't force people to, respect you or understand you or like you. You let them you do it to them. You do it like a massage. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how the massage feels until you get it. You want to give people not what they want. You want to give them what is necessary to create the respect, to create the proof. You see what I'm saying? But not using your words, though, because, see, remember, words could say anything. And that's what I wanted to get at, man. Control your words and be more about action. Instead of speaking it, do it. Don't put your energy out there and then don't do it, because now you lacking. People gonna pick up on that, and you're gonna pick up on it as well. You could keep trying to do it, but it's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna work out for you in the end. Like in the long run, it's not gonna work out, because you're gonna be doing more of this versus more, getting busy doing the action. Like a boxer could say, yeah, I box. Yeah, I'm A1 boxer. I'm D-League boxer. Or I'm a pro boxer. I'm a professional boxer. But then when it come time to box and you get batted out when you don't have no skill, you didn't show you didn't show no skill or no caliber of expertise in no area, in your footwork, in your bobbing and weaving, in your training. You didn't show no expertise. You're going to get busted up, and then that's going to say everything. Now you just talk good, but you embarrassed yourself. You see what I'm saying? And we don't want to embarrass ourselves. We don't want to embarrass ourselves crashing out or proving a point to people. Doing the actions will help you with yourself as well. It'll help you with your mental state. It'll help you stay consistent. It'll help you understand why it's necessary for you to keep doing what you're doing. All right? And you'll see the results in due time. You know what I'm saying? It takes a great amount of patience to realize, okay, it's not here in a week. It may be here in 3 months. It might be here in 6 months. But don't wait for the results. Keep doing the work, and the results will show up. It's like you throwing the arrow ahead, and then when you throwing the arrow 1,000 feet ahead, but when you make 1,000 feet of work, that's when you'll see the reapings of that arrow, and you'll be passing by it, and that's when you'll get the upgrade, or that's when you'll get the result, or that's when you'll receive the reward. You see? And the more arrow, every time you throw an arrow, you throw one at 500 feet, you throw one at 1,000 feet, you throw one at 1,500 feet, you shoot one at 2,000 feet. Every 500 steps you take through work, you'll receive the reapings of that arrow. But you got to keep doing the work as you move in towards the arrow. 500 reward. The 1,000-foot arrow, a reward. The 1,500 arrow, a reward. The 2,000 arrow, a reward. And that's how it works. You shoot the shot, and then you work your way towards the shot. All right? You think the idea, and then you work towards the idea. It's like setting the goal. Just don't expect it in a short period of time. Some things do happen immediately, but we know what those things are. The things that take time are the hardest, and that's what people don't want to do, and that's what Emo Intel is trying to get. That's what we're trying to get to. We're trying to get out of the easy stuff and get to the hard. See, because it's easy to crash out. It's easy to hurry up and retaliate right now at the moment. But if you get into a tough situation and you can have the intelligence and the smarts to get yourself out, later on down the line, you'll realize that there was more at stake if you would have reacted in that moment versus the response that you came with to escape a problem. Okay? So, this video was more like about, proving yourself. Like I spoke about the content, about me and the content. Like, I'm not trying to prove a point. The point is being proved as I do the work. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not expecting anything from anywhere, because I know what I've been through. I know what I'm explaining, and I know what I've done. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need people to validate what I'm saying or none of that. I don't go to people for advice. I don't talk to people daily on what I need to talk up. No, I want you guys to comment on these videos and tell me what you think. Make a comment, do something. You can do anything you want. It's free, it's open. It don't bother me. It ain't going to hurt me. I love for y'all to comment, because that'll give me more content to create. Maybe I can create some content for you guys if what you guys are looking for, if I can provide that for you, so you guys could watch, so you guys could be more interested and be more, so we could be more connected through the content. Like, I'm just going to keep making content, though. I'm not going to stop making content because people are not, doing what I see. That's the thing. I don't expect it. But let's say I was expecting people to watch the content and leave a like and subscribe. I'm not expecting you guys to do anything. I'm expecting you guys to take these gems and, apply them in your own way. Apply them in a way that it fits and suits you. And just stay focused, man, and stay in control of your emotions. Stay in control of yourself. Don't allow the words to reach you. You know what I'm saying? Because we do speak English. We speak in words. But I've noticed that, a lot of the people here are like brainwashed and all done up. They all cooked, man. Like, you can't believe in the, I do know another, I got another quote here. Believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. All right. So, what you hearing is one thing, and then what you seeing is another. Like I said in the beginning, I'm going off of action. I'm going off of, and then once you bypass my guard with the action, maybe I could take some of your words, as accountable. Like, I could take some of your words and, match them up with what you said to what you did. But for the most part, we action packed, so we not really listening to words. And, but another thing is that people in society nowadays are really struck by words. I noticed that. First is the action, all right? And I don't know why that is, because everybody knows that people could say anything, but that's what y'all want. Y'all want things that sound good to y'all ears. Y'all want, people want people to just sound good and that's it. Like, no. We going off of actions, bruh, bub. We about action. So if you ain't about action, we not listening, we not looking, we not paying you no attention. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting no attention from this emo intel, like, period. Because I already know. Because really what I'm saying is, I know based off of how I move. So the way that I move, you don't have to move like that, but it needs to be similar because, see, I'm solid in my movement. You know what I'm saying? I'm real solid in my movement. And when I see it, I recognize it. Like, oh, man, okay, him. Or, that dude right there, he moving. Yeah, just like, yeah, we about the same. I can tell how he move. He ain't talking a lot. He just moving, getting it done. That's it. And that's what I'm talking about. The people who running around doing this, yeah, man. They just talking, man. That's what it sound like, baby talk. Because they not action guys. They not moving on. They just want to talk good and they acting like they standing in the spotlight because they talking and they look stupid. They look funny to me, like, because I'm silent guy. I'm silent, quiet. And then when I'm doing work, or when I'm getting things done, I don't be talking. And these guys want me to join them and be like, yeah, I did this last week and talking all that hoorah, all that crap. They look scared. They look dry. They look like they lying because they talking too much and they want everybody to know their business. Instead of letting people pick up on it. Instead of letting, a business guy is going to be like, hey, here go my card. Check out my services. I'll, catch you. But most guys want to sit there and tell a story about their whole life, about what they doing, and convince people instead of letting people choose the choice. Let people choose. You know what I'm saying? That's another reason why I don't try to convince, because people know what they need. People know what they want and what they need. So if you have a service, all you have to do is advertise it. That's it. You advertise your service. You supplying a need. If they don't need it, or if they don't feel like you the one, then they're not gonna deal with you. But by you convincing, you giving all your energy up, and you already providing a service, something ain't right. So you shouldn't have to convince so much. You should just, hey, here go my card. There's my number and my email address on there. And my number on there. If you need the service, then give them a couple of them. Hey, pass them on. Take them to your neighborhood. Maybe your neighbor may need one. And that's the most we're going to talk about, because we got other people to catch. We got other business to take care of. You see what I'm saying? So remember, there's no proving no points. And by you not proving a point, helps you save your energy, helps you save your mental state, help you save your emotions. All right, because you're not tricking nobody but yourself. Be more on the action side and be less about talking. You know, I'm talking about when you're trying to convince, if you're trying to prove yourself to people, don't talk to them about it, just show them. And that's all the talking needs to be done. That's how I do it anyway. Like, that's how I do anyway. I love not to have to talk. Save me some energy, and I can save my energy for the action needed to get it done. You see? So I just transmuted the energy from talking to the action. So that's it. That's the difference. Instead of telling you good, sweet sayings to your ears, I'm just going to do it. And now you got to believe it. You don't have a choice because you saw it with your own eyes. Yeah. Dropping every time. That's going to be the end of the video. This was the Game Changer, out here changing the game on Emo Intel. This is real. Stay tuned. Let's go.